Like a piece of chicken.
Look at the teeth.
You're not doing what I want you to. Here, you can have a bit of... Okay. Well, we can all see him up out of the water there. His name's Hagrid. He's a 3.8 metre saltwater or estuarine crocodile. I refer to him as an estuarine crocodile because they don't all live in salt water. In fact, most of them live in fresh water. So there's your first little lesson learned. Don't go jumping in any freshwater dams or anything up here without getting a bit of local knowledge first. Could end up in a little bit of strife. The outcome of our little chat we're going to have here today, it's going to help us modify our behaviour when we're in crocodile inhabited areas. Because from time to time people do get attacked by crocodiles, and yes, that's a tragedy. You know, people get killed by crocodiles. And surely the crocodile's to blame, I suppose. But there's a few preventative measures we can take. So perhaps at the end of this little show, I'll arm you with a little bit of knowledge, you know, to help make your own decisions when out in crocodile inhabited areas. So what I want, I'll see if I can... Go over here. Come over here. Come over here. Get out there and swim so I can get across. Go for a swim. Oh, croc. Now have a happy helper, please. Thank you, Adam. Just want to get him out over there in the water, and this is a good opportunity actually, so we can see not just him being a pain and attacking me. That'll do, thank you, Adam. Good opportunity to see Hagrid in his natural environment and just how adapted to it and how well suited they are to their environment. And I've already mentioned Hagrid's about 3.8 metres in length. He'd have to weigh 200 kilograms. That's big enough, but that's the smaller end of your mature male estuarine crocodiles. They do get a lot bigger than that. Surely those that have been here for a while today would have seen some of our big crocs. Have we met Ted? Anyone see Ted? No, yes, no, a few yeses, a few no's. Ted's a big croc. He lives out in the main lagoon. He's about 5.2 metres in length. He'd weigh 800 and 900 kilograms. That's a big crocodile. And they're your typical sizes. Actually, he's probably bigger than your typical, your average male size. We're talking 4 to 5 metres. What's 14 to 16, 17 foot in the old money. Big crocs. There's even there's arguments for and against it to just how big they do get. If I take you back really quickly to the 1950s, when we were hunting crocodiles in northern Australia, some of those hunters brought back reports of, well, two of them in particular, brought back a report of shooting a croc 8.6 metres in length, 28 foot 4, here in Queensland, a saltwater crocodile. Now, I'm not disputing that, I'm not saying they didn't, but they didn't bring back any proof. There was no photos, no skin or skull or anything like that. But I'll tell you what, in Papua New Guinea, where this very same species of crocodile inhabits, there is definite skins that come from that shooting area that would have come from animals 7 metres long. As far as I'm concerned, there's your hard evidence there. They do, or did at least exist. But there's nothing small about 3.8 metres when you're about to do what I'm going to do with them. In fact, size isn't everything. The smallest crocodile I know of that killed a human being was a 2.3 metre female. She was defending her nest. This bloke was planning on stealing the eggs out of it. And I don't know what happened. She bit him in the right spot or held him under the water, or not 100% sure there. But there you go, size isn't everything. So that's what I want to talk about, the size of them. Once again, Hagrid here is 3.8 metres. He's about 200 kilograms. You can see the dry part of my stick. And for those that you can't see him, he's just here underneath me at the moment. There it is. 3.8 metre crocodile is hiding in just about a foot of water. It's a little bit murky and you can't see him, but he's really there, I promise. 3.8 metre croc hiding in that much water. Even bigger than that, no worries, I'll still hide under there. He had 6 inches of, clearance above him. So put yourself in these shoes for a second. Boy, might not walk around there. You can see that there, it's nice sort of gradual slope into the water, a bit of an easy gradient. Looks pretty much to me like an earthen sort of boat ramp. How many of yous, not maybe up here, but even down south, have stood in knee to waist deep water holding the boat while your mate goes and parks the 4-wheel drive? How easy it would be for this young fella here to sneak up on you. Murkier water than this, darker water with a few reeds, a few lilies in there. How you meant to see them coming? They're incredibly adapted to their environment. We'll get him to come over here. And we've seen it before too, even when Adam got him to scoot over to the front there. He virtually moved over here to me undetected. And all crocs can do that. He can be 6 inches under the surface of the water, scoot along as quick as he likes, and not even make a ripple. So very, very suited to their environment, there's no doubt about that. I'll try and get him to come over here. In fact, I won't, I'll just offer him a bit of food. I'll see if I can get a jump out of him. Would you like a piece of chicken? Yeah, excuse me folks, they are carnivorous. Here you go. That's it. Come on. Give a jump. Come back over here. It's hot for you, can't see because of that sun, can you? One more jump and I'll give you a bit, I promise. I'll give you a bit now. The head, it's your favourite bit. We're working on crocodile time today. Here you go. You can't go in here, no one out there can see you. Clearly not hungry. We'll get him excited a bit later on. I'll go over there and try and tease him a little bit more. What I want to work out is why crocodiles are the way they are. Why do they attack us? Sometimes, they just kill things, big animals or even human beings, unfortunately. They just kill us, don't necessarily want to eat us. So I guess there's a few reasons why they do attack. The way I like to look at it is you look in the difference of lifestyles between us and crocodiles. They grow up a fair bit different than us, don't they? I think they can agree on that. We'll use an old croc for example. Big Ted out in the lagoon there, he might be 100 years old. We're not really sure. We got him 20 years ago, and even then they were saying he was about 80 years old. So he's an old man croc. He's born a while back. And you look how he grew up compared to how we grew up. Ted hatched out of an egg with 60 brothers and sisters. And I guess the first month of life may have been somewhat loving. 60 little brothers and sisters. And on the day they hatched out of those eggs, they chirped. They called out from inside the egg. There's lovely little squeaks going. Wah, wah. Along comes Mum and she digs up the nest. She sometimes even takes the eggs in her mouth. And she goes for a walk down to the water's edge. And ever so gently she cracks them with her teeth and helps these little baby crocodiles out into the world the first day. Lovingly looked after by Mother Deer. For the first month of life or so, she may have looked after them, protected them, a bit of a creche sort of setup. Some species of crocodiles do it and these ones do it to a degree. And then about a month, at a month old sort of thing, life changes and life gets pretty tough for little baby crocodiles. Very tough actually, because you've still got all your little 60 brothers and sisters and you're swimming around in the lagoon. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're swimming along with your sister and out of nowhere, an eagle comes down and goes bang, swoops her up and takes her away. Then that very same day, you're swimming along with one of your brothers, he's found that bit of chook, good on you.